get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Motion from the back. Handoff from the gun. Finds some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. He breaks a tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that first down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Makes the grab. It's Kent. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
That's reeled in. It's Kent. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
7 yards on the play. Brings up 30.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air, it's Francis. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Running to Green. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Off play action on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, midshipman! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 24.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Preston. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And here comes the Navy offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, what a cut! And he's going to score. Touchdown, Navy!
Number 22.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Navy, 14. Tulsa, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Presley. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Francis. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Richardson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Morrison. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Wide open downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Finds his man. It's Kent. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know,
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He caught it. They will score! Touchdown, midshipmen! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Presley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put...
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Francis. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he got loose. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Tulsa, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half.
There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, it's Francis. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
From the gun, the ground game. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. On the run, still looking. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Louisiana Tech was able to cap off a close one in Ruston with a narrow victory, and that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The short hands, it's Booker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Francis. Unleashes it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Tulsa wasting no time.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Back to pass on 2nd down. On the move and looking deep. It's caught. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. And some room to work. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Finding an escape route. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hutchison. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give to the tailback. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And they'll send out the kicker to... Oh, they're faking it. He's looking for a man. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Dropping back, it's Francis. Working that left side now. They stop him just a league or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The play-action fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's loose. The tag. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. We've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.